What's up, Mike? Week 2 NFL, week 3 college football, man. We're here. We're in it.
Dallas, what's up, brother? How you feeling, man?
Dude, I love football so much. I love it.
I know it's everything, man.
Yeah, man, injuries are kind of going through right now. We saw go down last night to a terrible concussion, man. He was throwing the gang signs up again. That's
Oh
never a
yeah,
good sign
yeah,
with
Tua.
him, man.
It's. I think that's his what fourth major concussion. It might be time for him to hang it up.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
man. Yeah, definitely not trying to make light of it. It's terrible. I hate seeing it, man. I really, really do.
Yeah, man. I wish he would have just slid, man. It was just really preventable, and you have a history of those, so I would
Yeah.
prefer if. It's tough because from a family aspect, I'd really just advise him to just hang it up and just.
hmm
But I know for him, the athlete, I'm sure he loves the game, and it's really hard to
hmm
walk away from that, especially getting paid what you get paid, and for the
Yeah.
love of the game. So it's a tough spot either way, man. Prayers up for him.
Yeah, hoping the best for him as a man, the quarterback. Okay, so you
Yeah.
know what we do here? What are some of your college picks this week? We got three of them. You don't got to
Oh
be college,
yeah,
it could be
man.
NFL. Give out some of your
All right,
picks.
this is kind of what I'm leaning toward right now, man. I really am impressed with Texas, and I feel
Mhm.
like Texas is a team that's. I think Sark is going to try to get your guy, your pick for the Heisman, Quinn Ewers, the
Yeah,
stats to put him in that Heisman race because this is the year
he
where there's no
is.
clear front runner. So I like Texas to cover the 35 points. They're playing UTSA,
hmm
so I think that's very doable from Texas.
My
What you got?
first one, I like Tulsa plus 25 against Oklahoma State. I'm not
Tell
a,
me
I'm
why.
not
Tell me why.
I'm not sold on Oklahoma State. I think the fool's gold. I think last week was kind of a good showing on their part. If you weren't really watching the game, the offense did not move the ball well, and Tulsa
Yeah,
is a team that's always played them well every time. And this is in
yeah.
Tulsa. Give Tulsa plus 25 here.
Ooh, very nice, man. Okay, I like that. One that I started off, and I like this as soon as I saw it. Central Florida money
Oh, I love
line.
this
It,
one.
it was originally an upset because they started off
hmm
favored as TC was favored by 2 or 2.5. That line,
hmm
I think Central Florida has now moved to the favorites. I think the sharp bettors jumped all over that, but I got Central Florida on the money line against TCU.
I
I
love
think
that one.
Central Florida is exceptionally well coached. They're tricky. They have Harvey at running back, who is a monster. I think the
hmm
misdirection. They have a speed advantage. They have a coaching advantage, a schematic advantage. I think they beat TCU pretty handily.
Okay, yeah, I've actually my next pick. I will move on. My next
Oh my
pick
God.
is Pittsburgh versus West Virginia. Okay, Pittsburgh
Oh,
looking good. They're a good team this year. They're always coached well. And West Virginia has not looked as scrappy as they usually do. Okay,
true.
I like Pittsburgh here. The money line, and they're a 3-point dog right now. I like the money
Oh,
line on Pittsburgh plus 250.
very nice. In that game, that was actually one of my picks as well. I had the under 60.5 points. That's
Mm-hmm.
called the backyard brawl. And a lot of times
Yep.
that's exactly what the matchup is. And more oftentimes than not, it's a really low scoring affair. So I like the
Mm-hmm.
under there for traditional purposes. I think that's going to continue the tradition of just being a nasty knockdown, drag out fight. So I like
That's
the
a game.
under in that game.
That's a game I would love to go see.
Yeah, right. And just be a part of it, man. But if
Yeah,
West
for
Virginia
sure.
wins, you got to get out of there 'cause they
Mm-hmm.
get pretty crazy in Morgantown, man. So,
We'd be
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Do you have any other college picks? I have one more, a couple more that I really like a lot.
I have a few college picks. I have a few NFL picks. Let's go ahead and do college, and then we'll give three NFL picks tomorrow. Three props and three
Perfect,
picks.
perfect, man. One more that I really love, and this is the alert time. Listen, Florida State they have to beat Memphis this week.
Uh
Florida
huh.
State cannot and will not start 0-3. If they do, it is over for Mike Norvell. He's going back
All
to a place that he's
hell will
coached.
be raised.
They
Yeah,
they have to win. This is a must win for him, week 3, which is pathetic.
I agree.
But this is a must win for Florida State. And I'm taking Florida State on the money line against Memphis.
I love that pick. We talked about this one a little bit. I told you I think this is a trap
Yeah,
game right now. I think Florida State has to win this game.
they have to, man.
They have
And
to win
then
it.
yeah, I had another one I liked. I think Alabama's going to go up to Wisconsin. And I think Alabama's starting to get it together offensively. And they're explosive. They're starting to find their explosive element of their offense. I can see
Uh
them
huh.
going and covering that 15. I think his line's moved up to 16. I
Yeah.
think they're going to handily beat a really slow Wisconsin team.
Wisconsin doesn't have the players. They don't have the
But
guys. They
yeah,
just don't have the guys. They're
it's not
outmatched.
that old Wisconsin. Yeah, they don't really have the
Yeah.
power that they normally do to run the
No.
football and beat Alabama in the trenches. I think Alabama's going
Alabama's
to be able to
gonna
run circles around it.
Alabama's gonna go up there and wreck it. Okay,
It's a
so
bounce back too after last week because they were not impressive against South Florida. That final score was not indicative of how close it was. So
right,
picking
right.
Alabama big. What you got,
Yeah.
man?
My last pick is my Sooners. My Sooners are taking on a well coached, defensive, stingy team in Tulane. Okay, this game, we're the better team, and I do think we're going to end up winning this game. But the over under on it right now is a little bit high for me, 49.5. I don't think we reach that. I
So you're
really
taking the
don't.
under comfortably.
I'm taking the comfortably under. I'm looking at like a 24-16 type of game. I think it's
I
going
can
to be
see that.
ugly, and I think week 3 Oklahoma fans, we do end with a win, but we're going to be really unsure going into Tennessee.
Ooh. Is that more a product of your lack of faith in the OU offense? Is it just a product of liking that Tulane? I know we both like that head coach a lot. Summerall's a phenomenal coach.
Summerall's
Is
one of
it
my
is it kind
favorite
of a
coaches.
culmination? Yeah, same man. Is it a product of that, or is it what leads you that direction the most? Is it just lack of faith in the
I,
offense, lack of explosive
I'm not going to
weapons
fall
right now?
for it. I'm not going to fall for it. I know what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm just trying to
I'm gonna
bring
take it as
responsible sports
disrespect.
content, my brother. Come
Uh,
on.
I will say
What's up?
what it is I do believe in the Tulane defense. I think they're a stingy defense. They're stifling.
Okay.
Um, they are hard nosed and they suffocate. Uh, I'm going to call OU's offense for just what I've seen so far, um, and I don't know how they're going to react to that. Now, our defense is also, if you look at it, we've created the most turnovers in the league right now. Our defense is also stifling. So if you have to put defense to defense, I will take OU's defense. I will take the Brent Venable
Okay.
style defense any day. It's about over anybody, and that's an unbiased take.
Okay. Very nice, man. Yeah, I expect OU to kind of right the ship offensively. I know
Mm-hmm.
you lost your center for the season, but I think you still have Nick Anderson. If Nick Anderson can get healthy, Andrew
He
Anthony can
will.
get healthy, and if you can sit Gavin Sawchuck, I've been saying it all summer. He's not a great football player. Javante Barnes is a really good football player.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Tatum is explosive. Play the best guys at each position.
They
I think if
will.
you do that, that automatically fixes some of the problems of your offense, in
And
my opinion.
it'll happen. It's still early in the season. We've played a terrible Temple team and a Houston team that we're way better than. I still don't think
Yeah.
that this coaching staff is showing everything yet. I don't think their hand has been shown. I think they're really holding that for the
For
first
Tennessee.
SEC opponent. Yeah,
Oh, for
I do.
Auburn.
Yeah, I
Oh, you
think
got to
that's
go
what they're
to
waiting on.
Auburn. That's right. Okay, got it. That's a good
So
point. That's very valid.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt there, but I agree. You have to call it for what you've seen so far and what the offense have done, which hasn't been impressive.
Yeah, 100% agree, man. What has been impressive while we stay on college, let's give some love to Nebraska and Matt Rule,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
And he's turned that thing around. And not that I mean, they're not winning championships right now, but they're trending upward. They got the number one quarterback in the class, Dylan Raiola. And
Oh
I mean,
my
they just beat
gosh.
the hell out of Colorado. They're trending upward. There's a lot of excitement in Lincoln for the first time in a long time.
I agree. And as an OU fan, we hate Nebraska. But man,
Got
it
to.
looks. I want for the sake of college football and for the health of college football, you need your blue bloods to be blue bloods. And Nebraska's been gone for what is it, 16 years now, 18
Forever,
years.
man. Yeah.
So we need we
Eric
need them
House was a
back.
long time ago, though.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen the war room that Nebraska has at Memorial Stadium?
Yeah, they have some of the best facilities in the country.
Oh
They're
my
right there
gosh.
with with Georgia, with anybody, man. Their facilities are A1. So he's
Nebraska,
building it the right way, man.
Nebraska. Any alums, anybody from Nebraska, if you can get us to a game, I would
Oh my
love to go
goodness.
skiing at Memorial Stadium and feeling kind of
Absolutely.
the. I would love to see it.
Yeah, I just want to
But the
experience that, man. I really want to experience all the classic venues in college
mhm.
football, just us being just passionate fans, man. That'd be something we could
Mhm.
do for the pod. Let's
what's the
make our
best
way to
call?
every what's up?
What is the best college venue? What is the
Off
best college
top,
football venue? Yes.
bias aside, I think I would probably the first thing that comes to mind, away from Athens, obviously, LSU at night. I think it's
Yeah,
special.
I
I
agree.
would love to experience the big house. Just, I mean, I know Michigan ain't really, this year's Michigan team isn't what we wanted to see so far. but I would love to experience that. A whiteout at Penn State would be
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Just seeing that and just hearing, like you could, I felt like you could feel it through the TV. So that's something I want to experience for sure, man. But those
Okay.
three come to mind first, man. What about you?
Okay. Before we move on to that, before we move on to me, give me your top three college football atmospheres.
Top three college football. I'm gonna go whiteout at Penn State. I'm gonna go blackout at Georgia.
Ooh.
And yeah, listen. Oh,
Number
you will
three.
experience it one day, man.
What's number three?
Number three, oh man. I would probably say the OU Texas game.
Oh, that's a good one.
I
That
think
is a
I
good
think
one.
I think that atmosphere is that's probably the most intense rivalry. I
Hmm.
think you're right there with any rivalry in college football. Probably maybe the most intense rivalry, right?
Yep. Number one night game in Death Valley.
Man,
Number
special.
number two night game in Knoxville at Rocky Top.
Oh gosh. You know how I feel about Tennessee, man. But yeah,
Yep.
shout out to okay, shout out to that.
Rocky Top is unreal, and specifically for the intro, the walkout. Number three, Virginia Tech Inner Sandman.
Fire. That's
Yep.
great. That's
Hmm.
a great call, man.
Number
What's up?
four, honorable mention, Florida State Chief Osceola
That's
with
fire.
the
That's
war
fire.
chant.
For the tradition, yeah.
Yep.
Spiking the joint to the ground.
Yep.
I don't know if he's gonna be spiking anything anytime soon because
Uh,
if they lose to Memphis, man, he's fired. Everyone's fired, man. So we'll see. But yeah, college football, and one thing that makes it the best sport, and I think both of our opinions, a lot of people's opinion, just the traditions around it, man. Like you
hmm
mentioned Florida State with the Chief and riding a horse and spiking the thing into the ground. Enter
hmm
Sandman at Virginia Tech, Howard's Rock at Clemson, Notre Dame tapping the side even though they're gonna lose, games
hmm
and shit every year.
Yeah.
It's just so many traditions in college football, man. It really makes it so special. You're not getting that in the pro game. Like
No,
and
you're
you get it
definitely not.
every week in some conferences. You know what I mean? So
Right. It's two different things now. Uh,
yeah.
college football, and college football is changing. I hope that with this huge NIL money that we're getting now, that we keep those traditions and they don't get watered down and lost in
Yep.
everything else that we have in college football. Do you think that something could
100%.
happen with the NIL money?
Maybe, man. It's just I feel like the times are gone of the 4 year, the super talented 4 year starter. Guys, if you're really good, you're three and out. And it's
Hmm.
just the way it is. And with that comes new tradition. Like every class there's new traditions. And
Hmm.
I think a lot of focus can start being placed on the money as opposed to upholding certain traditions. Or really,
Hmm.
you can care about the university, but if you're getting millions and millions of dollars, man, I think that's going to become a priority in your mind. And you
Yeah.
see Caleb Downs. Caleb Downs was an elite recruit for one, and an
Hmm.
elite player at Alabama. Arguably, best. He's at worst the top two safety in the country. That starts in my opinion. But then he goes to Ohio State and gets X amount of millions, and he
Yeah.
just got from one elite school to another. And I mean, I don't think it's because of Ohio State's tradition necessarily. I think he was just, I mean, he got the bag.
Here we go. We got our guest on here with us now, Mike. B Rich, how are you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm
My
doing good.
dog.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Missed
You
you
just
last
missed
week.
it. I wish I would have had you on here about 3 minutes ago. So B
What
Rich,
McCray did he admit he a OU fan?
not quite, but I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
give you some backstory here. I was asking, what are the top three college atmospheres? Okay. So he said a good one. He said the Penn State wideout is number one, which I think a lot of people would probably say that. He said number two was a Georgia blackout. And when have you ever heard of Georgia football having a good atmosphere? Never.
Never,
Whoa.
never.
It's
Not
it's
once.
not good for the opponent, man. We
I've
just we
never,
just we
No.
black people out. We take them out.
I've,
You know
I've
what I mean?
heard people talk about, Penn State. I've really heard people talk about, Death Valley, especially at nighttime.
That was my
Uh,
number one.
But they're taking losses there.
Ohio State. I've heard people speak on Ohio State. I don't ever hear people ever bring up Georgia.
Not once.
Ever.
What's
And that's not even
understood
being
doesn't have to be explained. You
It,
know what I
it,
mean?
it
that's not
does
even
have to
a
be explained because those are not facts.
But that's just no one's beating Georgia there. Georgia's running through people there. You know what I mean? Whereas
well,
Yeah,
those other teams are taking losses at home. You know what I'm saying?
I
Some
mean
more than others.
Florida, uh,
Oh, Florida's a joke, man. Get
Florida.
Florida out of
I
here.
mean now,
the swamp.
yeah. Historically, no.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
Florida State, it get live out there. I mean,
Used to.
I just don't, Georgia just don't, you
That's
know,
not what they're known for.
Hey,
nah.
who's the best team in the country right now, fellas?
Ohio
Right now,
State.
who playing the best ball? I'm gonna give it. I hate to say it, I'm gonna have to say Texas right now.
Man,
I
that's
mean,
tough.
hey, y'all
Texas
beat
is,
Clemson. Don't get me wrong, y'all beat Clemson, but their win to me was more impressive with what they did to Michigan. I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah. I don't know. Is Michigan a lot better than Clemson? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
they
they're
are.
similar. You know,
I'd say they're
I mean,
similar.
yeah, I definitely think they're better than Clemson. I mean, yeah, for sure.
I don't. I think they're similar, man.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
So
yeah, it's close. Don't get me wrong.
be
Um,
rich, be rich. Hey, how you feel about what's the state of the program right now with OU? You feel better, worse, or the same as you did preseason?
I feel great. I feel like we about to open up against Tulane tomorrow.
Oh, do you? You feel confident y'all gonna beat them by a comfortable margin?
Uh, Man, it's tough. It's tough, man. Who?
Oh,
Oh,
come
you
on
mean
now.
like comfortable? Like
You
you mean
know, like
comfortable?
a
Like
little run them
you
off
mean
the sticks, like you
you
should.
mean you mean comfortable like cover the spread comfortable, or you mean like
I'm talking about comfortable, like this is Oklahoma and this is Tulane. What's supposed to happen?
first of all,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put some respect on Tulane because they're not sorry for one.
They're
They're
not.
not. Are they
They're
on
not.
OU's level? They should not be able to keep the game
No.
close with OU because they wouldn't with other elite schools. You know what I mean? That shall remain unnamed. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
you
I
know
think
what?
y'all should handle business.
Undefeated is still undefeated in my book, so we gonna win the game.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
3-0
Yeah.
is still
So
3-0, however you slice and dice it.
what's
I'm
your
co-
projection for the season? Has that changed, or you still at? You think 10 wins is attainable, or you think?
10 wins is solid, man.
You think
I
you think
think
y'all can get there
I,
still?
I can see us getting a couple upsets, man. I like the fact that we're underdogs against
Okay.
some of these teams after we get past Tulane. That'd be a good thing for us. Hopefully that fire these boys up.
Absolutely. And you got Tennessee coming up soon, so we'll see. I think that'll be a real test, man.
oh yeah, Tennessee's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, man.
That's a
Oh,
game
that's
that we're gonna
cool,
have to
man.
be at. That's a game that we're
Absolutely.
gonna have to be in Norman.
Anderson. So with that being said, and we lost Farouk too. With that being said, let us get all our pieces out there, man. You
Hmm.
know, we finally got Sawchuck. We know he's not the go-to guy, which I
Brandon,
never,
we've been
I never,
talking about this.
I,
You know
I,
we talked about this, dog.
I we talked briefly because I just said, me, personally, I think Sawchuck is unproven, so I never could vouch for Sawchuck. Barnes was, obviously to me the better option, so that's why he's been getting more carries. But man, I just think offensively, man, it's just tough because I've never seen OU. One thing about OU, we gonna score. Now defense, we gonna give up some bull, but for sure whoever's under center, we gonna beat you by scoring the ball, and that's been the biggest really surprise to me as an OU fan because I know we gonna give up 40 points, but we gonna score 50. You know what I'm
That
saying?
that might
We ain't
work. That
never.
might work in your old place. In Big 12, that might work. I think you're in
Well,
a conference
I
where
mean,
that.
it's worked against y'all too. I mean, we didn't beat SEC teams too. I mean, don't get me wrong.
But if you give up half 100, you're
I
probably
mean,
not going to
hey,
win.
but you know
You know
what?
what I mean?
It's happened before. I mean, you can look back at the records. We didn't beat SEC team with the same setup. So one thing about y'all couldn't compete with us when it came to scoring like that. So we had y'all
I
beat.
s What was the final of
Uh,
that game? Because we couldn't
and we're
score
not
as
we're
much
not
as
we're
y'all.
not
So how
talking
much did
about
we
Georgia.
score?
Hey, we're not
Oh,
talking about
oh,
Georgia.
oh, oh.
But
Oh,
I
my
say
bad,
this
my
though,
bad.
that same team that came out the Big 12 that scores a lot did the same thing against Georgia. Yeah, we scored the most points against y'all that year than any other team did.
And
Facts.
then Georgia scored the most points against y'all that they did against anyone else.
Hey, listen,
54 is the most I can remember.
I'm
Huh?
just I'm just presenting the facts. I'm just telling you
Okay.
what we were known for doing. We're known
Okay.
for hanging 50 and what I mean whatever points on people. So it's a little different, man.
When
I
can
think
we expect y'all to hang 50 again for the rest of your schedule? You got Tulane, then you got Auburn and Tennessee. You think you're
our
going to hang 50
offensive
on any of
line
those guys?
our offensive line is not really looking consistent right now. We don't really have a flow to our offense. man, let us see when we get our guys out there that's true starters. Let's see how we look then, man. You know,
I'm predicting Maine. I think Maine will put 50 on.
Okay.
let's see how we look. And we'll just go from there, man. Right now, we're not fully healthy. The offensive line is kind of shaky right now, and running game is low. Yeah, but
Facts.
let's see how we look when we
We're,
get fully
but
healthy.
we're 2 and
I
0.
agree about
We're,
Javante Barnes, though. You know how I feel about Javante. I think Javante Barnes look.
Yeah, I mean
I,
he's the best option right now. You know, what I mean he is. He's the best
Taylor
option.
yeah,
Tatum. Taylor Tatum looks like he is a superstar in the making. We don't have no
superstar is
back.
a lot to say, but he is explosive as heck. He is very. I think Javante Barnes is a dog. I think you can
He is.
improve
Javante
because he
Barnes
can
is
get
best for us
yards
right now.
without things being blocked perfectly in front of him. My
Yes.
problem with guys like Kennedy Brooks,
Hey man, hey,
he
hey, hey,
got every
hey.
yard that was blocked for him and nothing else, in my opinion. I think that Sawchuk is kind of that way. You know what I mean?
Man, stop it. They are nowhere near the same kind of player. Nowhere near.
I
But
I
I'm not gonna
think
sit over here and co-sign for Sawchuk because I never vouched for Sawchuk. Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
never vouched
two
for
weeks
Sawchuk.
two
So
weeks into the season right now. We've seen a lot. We've seen some football. Who is y'all's Heisman favorite at the moment?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Old boy from I don't know if he's gonna keep it up, but old Ward from Miami,
Yep, Cam Ward.
he was pretty impressive, man, going into Florida like that. Well, already in Florida, obviously, but the way he beat Florida, uh, yeah, man, and he just did it kind of like effortlessly. That
Yeah,
was
he looks like he's a real deal.
that was, and he's motivated too because he's coming from Washington State. He was
Mm-hmm.
he's very motivated because he was hurt also there too. So
Mm-hmm.
me personally, I like Cam. I'm not sure how the season's gonna play out for him. But just off that week one performance, man, I like
Mm-hmm.
him. I can also tell you who's the most disappointing to me so far is DJ
Yeah.
for the state.
Yes, for
DJ
sure.
is definitely been very disappointing to me. I thought he was a lot better than that. I mean, but I guess I don't know. I don't know what's going on down there in Florida State, honestly, man.
Yeah,
Um,
Florida State's in a bad place right now.
hey, let me ask you this though. Upset alert. Is it safe to say to put Colorado on upset alert?
I think Colorado State is going to play them just like they did last year. Right now, the line's at 8. There's no way Colorado's beating Colorado State by 8 points. So yeah, I think upset alerts on
I'm
the radar.
definitely taking. I definitely like the points on that, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think honestly, I mean, I'm a fan of Prime. Don't get me wrong, but I think those boys lose tomorrow.
I I'm with you.
I
I
think they
feel like
lose.
I feel like this whole Colorado thing is starting to become a marketing campaign to get Shadura Sanders and Travis Hunter drafted. I don't
I,
know how relevant this team really is. I don't think they're very good at all.
I mean, it's the it's the attention, bro. They got stars.
Mm-hmm.
They got stars attending the game. They have stars on the sideline. They have stars playing. But really,
Mm-hmm.
after you take away Horn, you take away Shadur, you take
Mm-hmm.
away Travis. What is this team really? Honestly, you know, and I think your son, was it Shiloh?
Shiloh.
I think he's okay, but
Yep.
I mean, come on, man.
He's okay. And
Yeah,
now he's a broken arm. He's not playing for a while.
yeah. So
We're
that right,
not. They're not looking good.
nah. So I definitely think they lose, man. To be honest with you, man.
I,
I don't
I
want to lose, but I definitely can see them taking a loss tomorrow.
I'm
Tomorrow.
with you. I think you said it perfectly. You said Cam Ward. You like Cam Ward right now. I believe Shadur Sanders. Cam Ward is what Shadur Sanders thinks he is.
See, the thing is, the reason I'm gonna put Cam over Shadur is because wins matter.
Yes.
Wins matter, man, and when you're not able to put together those wins,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of how your team plays, man, that matters when them rankings come out, man.
It does.
So
It definitely does.
I'm I'm excited to see how everything plays out this week. But as of right now, if I had to put a favorite, which is a long season, so it don't really matter right now at this very moment. But I would say Cam was the most impressive to me, the way he handled going into that
Uh,
stadium and handling business
yeah.
like that.
I love Cam Ward. Miami looks like they're back. Well, I'm not gonna say they're back, but they look better.
And
I still like Quinn Ewers out of Texas. I still think if they continue winning, how the committee loves Texas. There's too much money in Texas football. If they have a national championship team and a quarterback who let's just say just like him, he'll win this Heisman.
I
I'm
got
still,
Jackson Dart still, man. My preseason pick. I
Nah,
think he's going to have the numbers. I think
nah.
he's going to win, which is a box that you alluded to checking. I think Ole Miss gets a chance to play
What are you
against
talking
Georgia.
about?
If you
I'm,
say
I'm
wins matter, I
still
think they're
waiting.
going to have at least 10 of them.
I'm still waiting to see this Heisman, performance from Beck. I mean, that's all they
But
kept.
you said what you just say about winning. If winning counts for some, it should count for all. So if winning
Yeah,
is a big part of your formula,
winning is a big part, but performance is too. So as
I
long
mean,
as
he hasn't turned the ball over. What do you
yo,
want him to do?
you got to be the. Not only do you have to win, but you got to be a standout guy. And
Well,
I
yeah,
just,
5 touchdowns last game, so maybe
I
he can have 10 this week. We'll see.
yeah, I just not seeing a high. You know what I mean? I got to see a Heisman moment from Beck. Right? Okay,
But the thing is, Carson Beck, if he played against you, I think you would respect him a lot more. I'll just leave it
You're
there.
probably
I'm not
right.
going to
You're
predict how
probably
that
right.
matchup will go, but I think you would respect him
but
on the field.
I'm gonna go award. Just my opinion, man. Al McCray, I was telling I was telling Dallas a while ago. Me personally, upset alert is Colorado.
You think Colorado going to lose again? Oh, that'd be
Why?
tough. Hey, Horton, Colorado State, that receiver Horton is a
Listen,
monster. Monster.
them boys from Colorado State are not scared
And they
of
don't like
That's
Colorado.
true.
Colorado at all.
They
They
not
hate
scared of
Colorado.
and Colorado barely won last year when they
Yeah.
were every favorite. And you starting to see now, as the weeks go on, you starting to see them favorites, like odds favorites for Colorado, are going down and down. And they're going lower
That's a
and lower.
fact.
They're
Hey,
going
quick
lower.
plug on a quick bet. Hey, take the over for Shador Sanders passing. It was set at 309 yesterday. I added that into one of my parlays. They don't have a running game, and they're going to have to keep scoring because their defense doesn't exist.
I
Quick
know this.
plugs.
I know this is completely off topic, and I ain't trying to control y'all stuff. But I
Talk your talk.
gotta let McCray know.
What's up, bro?
Josh Allen is definitely better than Joe Burrow. Stop
You
saying
think so? But I thought
Joe
winning
Yeah.
Burrow
was the most
is his
important thing.
guy. Joe
Yeah,
Burrow,
dude.
it's just the blonde hair. He's not the guy, McCray.
I thought that winning was the most important thing.
But dude, what's he done?
I mean,
What's he done
when
in the
he
last
won,
2 years?
He
when he
went to a Super Bowl
how long ago,
Yeah.
McCray?
How many years ago was that?
3 years ago or 2 years
Man,
ago.
I mean, that's. I
you
mean,
can't even
that's
compare
like
them.
we gonna keep talking
Josh
about Lamar
Allen,
Jackson MVP.
how many playoff wins do you have? When does winning come into play? Is
Who
it
would
just
you
when
rather
you?
have on 4th and 1? Who do you want as your quarterback? That's what I want to know.
I want Joe Burrow for the season because he's a winner and he has the
No,
intangible quality. Hey,
no.
y'all saw Joe Burrow up close and personal, and he scored. He could have scored 100 if he chose.
Do you think that Joe Burrow could do what Josh Allen's doing with these receivers he got?
What do you mean?
Never.
What do you mean?
Never.
What do you mean? What I mean? Look at the receivers
That's
Josh Allen playing with.
that's supposition though. I think Josh Allen has had really good talent around him, and he has yet to win at a high
But
level in the
he's
playoffs. He
undefeated.
does.
He's undefeated.
Okay, and he's in the same conference as Patrick Mahomes. I mean, we can agree that Patrick Mahomes is definitely better than Joe Burrow. And then you got Josh Allen, and then Joe Burrow is
Why Josh Allen over Joe Burrow? Is it just physical attributes?
Josh Allen is top 5. I'm sorry.
Look at the numbers, dude. It's not even close.
I mean, he's top 5.
Passing yards, QBR, rushing yards,
on.
touchdowns per season. What's Burrow done?
I don't need a phone.
Give me a reason.
Won
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
postseason. If winning matters to you sometimes, why does it not matter when you do?
Do you see what this man Josh Allen is doing?
What did he do? What you say? Why does he change in the postseason? Just tell me that part.
Okay,
Help me out.
okay. Well, he has good seat games. He just is coming up against Patrick Mahomes every year in the conference finals. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT.
I've seen Joe Burrow beat Patrick Mahomes.
Is Brock Purdy? You taking Brock Purdy over?
No, I think
Josh
he's
Allen?
the most supported player in the league. I think they have.
So you're saying a player can be supported and still win? You can't hold wins that valuable.
I think he's the most. All right, so Jalen Hurts isn't that valuable, right? Because he has the best roster in football, right?
Stop.
If we're going to apply logic, apply it to every scenario. Or don't apply it.
Brock Purdy is better than your quarterback too, McCray.
He's better than who?
Minshew.
Oh, way better.
Yeah, that's a good debate. They're
No,
they might
they're
be
not.
peers.
They're
They're
not
not the same
peers.
category at all.
They're not peers at all.
No, at some point in time, you got to
You're
put a little bit
comparing
more
them for a
respect on
reason,
Purdy's name.
huh?
At some point in time, you got to put a little bit more respect on Purdy's name.
You
Just a
do.
little bit.
But you're contradicting what you're saying. If we're
No,
talking
dude.
about players being supported, I
No,
think he's the most supported, as evidenced by having the best
I
running
mean
back
he has
statistically
he definitely has a great amount of value around him, but we can't
at
downplay
every level.
we can't downplay his skills too.
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah,
Garoppolo didn't do well on that
Everybody can't do
offense.
that. Everybody can't just step in there, regardless of your supporting cast.
Yeah.
If that's the case, I mean, hell, I mean, Tyrod Taylor, if you pick him right now, he can't have the same success with the 49ers.
but I've
No.
seen the 49ers do this with other quarterbacks who are not supremely talented. I haven't
Who?
seen that happen in Cincinnati. I have seen them get Joe Burrow. When's the last time you saw the Bengals in the Super Bowl? With Joe Burrow, it happened. I just
Man,
can't see Josh Allen. Where was Josh Allen that year?
what have you done for me lately? If you speaking about Josh Allen, I mean,
Where's Josh
Joe
Allen's
Burrow,
playoff success?
you speak about Joe Burrow from 3 years ago, man. Josh,
You said
Mike.
what?
since
Mike.
Joe Burrow has got that payday, yeah.
All right, so earlier you told me that winning is the most important. I'm giving you reasons surrounded
I
by
didn't say it's
winning.
the most important. I did not say it's the most important.
Okay, so what's the
Winning
most important? Is it physical
Winning
attributes?
matters for sure.
Is it physical? So what is it? What does Josh Allen excel at over Joe Burrow other than his physical attributes?
We listen. We gonna continue this, man. I got to go in there to this event. We gonna continue this, man.
Hey, you be safe, man. Appreciate you jumping on, man.
All right, no problem, man. Y'all have a
Hey,
good one.
Boomer Sooner.
All right, bro. Yes, sir.
Mike, you're wrong on
Hey,
that one, man.
so you feel like Josh Allen's better because he's more athletic?
Well, he is more athletic.
But what else? What else is there? You can't point to winning.
All right, let's bring it down. Well, we'll take it back. What is Josh Allen's winning rate? Okay, other than the Super Bowl, take away.
Let's look at the playoffs. Let's look at the playoffs when it matters the most.
Who's won
That's
more playoff
when
games?
Josh Allen falters. That's when Josh Allen falters. Is the postseason.
He's been to how many conference finals now?
Who? Josh Allen?
Yeah.
How many has he won? He's been to a couple and he's lost
Dude,
them both.
he's coming up against the GOAT, though, with Patrick Mahomes. We can all agree Patrick
Joe
Mahomes is the best
Burrow
quarterback.
found his way through. So what's the problem here?
No, I'm telling you, I think you're wrong here, man. I don't think you're wrong here.
I think if he's better, he should play better in the postseason. Why is he better in the regular season but not the postseason? Is pressure a problem? Is it the Peyton Manning thing where you're worse in the postseason?
He puts the numbers up in the playoffs too. He looks great in the playoffs.
Where is the winning? What changes? He wins a bunch of regular season. Huh?
If it wasn't for a lame overtime ruling, 2-3 years ago, he goes to the Super Bowl.
If it wasn't for the little late hit out of bounds push against they beat the Chiefs again in the postseason. They being the Bengals. Joe Burrow is certified. He's won. He's gone to a Super Bowl. I think he's checking all the boxes that you wish Josh Allen had.
Mike, he did that 1 year, man.
And Josh Allen's done it 0 years, right?
He's in it 1 year, though. He has played one relevant season. He hasn't even had a relevant season in 1 year.
Okay, so we'll see if Josh Allen falters.
Now, I'm not going to hold the injuries against him because I will say Joe Burrow has been injured a lot.
Yeah.
So you can't hold that against him. But no, I think if gun to your head, you're taking Joe Burrow over Josh Allen.
Yeah. Quarterback at the quarterback position, intangibles matter. That's the position where they really, and I think that's what puts him over a lot of quarterbacks. And intangibles show up in pressurized moments like the playoffs. And that's where I see Josh Allen's. I don't see the same Josh Allen in the postseason that I see in the regular season.
We have to ask everybody else: Josh Allen or Joe Burrow as your franchise quarterback? Who are you picking?
Oh yeah. I like that question.
Josh Allen.
Sit down, bro. All right, I'll take the winner. I'm biased. I like winning, and I think winning matters a lot at the quarterback position.
Okay, I think you're going to lose this one though.
Yeah, I think the regular season will be one thing, and then postseason will be another.
We're going to get back together here Saturday night. And we're going to talk NFL football for Sunday.
Yep.
I don't know if you're open to it tomorrow morning, getting on and doing maybe a live stream, giving out bets for college football. I know I'll be on Sunday morning giving out fantasy advice for anybody.
Absolutely, man. I can get on right after. My son's got a game. Lincoln, say what up?
Let's go, Lincoln.
Yeah, he got a big game tomorrow. And then after that, I will definitely get on and we'll do some college, give out some good advice, man. Try to make you guys some money.
Copy that, man. All right, Mike.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you getting on, man. Listeners at home, we're just trying a new platform right here, man. We're thankful to have my brother Brandon Richardson get on here and talk his talk. It's always a pleasure, man, Dallas. And more to come. And we'll be bringing you guys more content. So
Exactly. We're still trying to figure this thing out. I appreciate the support.
yeah,
We're having some success on TikTok. If you see us, if you see some of our content and you're one of our friends, please like it. That helps us out.
big time, man.
All right, Mike.
All right, man. We're
Ashton
gonna
you
get.
called it, man.
He's a winner, and
Ashton Genty.
yeah, he's balling right now, man. If you guys get a chance, stay up late, watch Boise State, watch the best running back in the country, in my opinion, from the summertime. Watch the best running back in the country get on there and make a run at the Heisman. So
Yeah,
more to come.
he's on pace for the best college running back season of all time. I don't know if he can sustain what he's doing right now, but if he does, you can go ahead and give him that Heisman.
Absolutely, man.
I hope you bet on him in the summer because his
Yeah,
odds have
you already.
changed.
Yeah, and he's a monster, man. And just if you enjoy college football, go watch the dominance, man, because there's not another running back in the country doing anything near what he's doing.
Yeah.
So,
Don't wait. If it is, we could be witnessing history, so get on it now.
heck yeah. All right, man. Well, we're gonna sign out of here and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you, Mike.
Hey, peace, man.